V is equal to V1. Okay. Right. Combination of resistors, series, parallel, and the mixed and the different special type of circuits that we did in capacitor. That is what we have to start probably. Series combination, when wires are connected in the same path, there should not be any other branching in between, and then they are connected in called in series. Current is same, and the potential applied gets divided across these three resistors. So अगर हम तीनों को मिला के एक कर दें, and that become equivalent resistance, R equivalent, V and current is I. Total potential is V is equal to I into R, so that become I into R equivalent, I into R1 plus IR2 plus IR3. स्कूल्स में एग्जाम कब शायद यूटी कुछ होने वाले हैं, बाकी 11th के स्टार्ट हो गए, सो होपफुली आपके भी होंगे. R equivalent is R1 plus R2 plus R3. That is the formula for equivalent resistance in series. So ये हमने क्लास 10th में भी किया था, बचपन से करते आ रहे हैं. For n resistors, n identical resistors, so each resistance is R connected in series, R equivalent will be n times R. Second case is parallel combination. Parallel combination means when they are connected between the same terminals, same points. One is connected between. So in the parallel combination of resistor, they have same potential difference, and they have current getting divided into the three branches or into the parallel branches. So total current that enters into the circuit by the battery, that gets divided into the three branches, I1, I2 and I3. But the potential difference across each one of them is same. So in the parallel combination, potential difference remains same, current is divided. So I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3, और अगर हम सबको मिला के एक सिंगल रेजिस्टेंस अज्यूम कर लें, I is equal to V upon R equivalent. I1 is V by R1, I2 is V by R2, and I3 is V by R3. 1 upon R equivalent is 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. Again, when you calculate this resistance, हम कभी-कभी 1 by R equivalent से R equivalent करना भूल जाते हैं. So it's better that we take the inverse of it. Inverse of it means we solve for two resistors connected in parallel, connected in series, and then we connected in parallel, and then we take the inverse. So if there are only two resistors connected in parallel, I think in Friday class we did the questions also on this. किसी ने बोला नहीं, शायद हमने किया नहीं है. 1 by R equivalent is 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Take the LCM, R1, R2, R1 plus R2. So R equivalent will be R1, R2 divided by R1 plus R2 for series and parallel combination of, for the two parallel combination, only two resistors that we will prefer using this formula R1, R2 upon R1 plus R2. If there are n identical resistors connected in parallel, then we use and identical resistors connected in parallel, then it becomes 1 by R equivalent is 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 up to 1 by R, which is N by R. So equivalent resistance will be R by N. So ये हमने क्या क्लास 10 में भी कर रखा था, सीरीज एंड पैरेलल दैट नॉर्मल सर्किट. सीरीज में कनेक्ट करने पे रेजिस्टेंस बढ़ता है, पैरेलल में कनेक्ट करने पे रेजिस्टेंस कम होता है. एंड फॉर एनी अदर केस वी कैन यूज अ मिक्स्ड ग्रुपिंग ऑफ रेजिस्टर्स एंड then we did some of the special cases. So series parallel के लिए बस एक तरीका था that we have to always start with that particular branch which does not have any other branching. हम हमेशा वहां से start करते हैं जिसमें और कोई branch नहीं हो. Always start from that branching which does not have any other branch. So like suppose here, if suppose this is the combination, each resistance is, so this is 3 ohm, 3 ohm, 3 ohm, 3 ohm, 4 ohm, 3 ohm, 4 ohm, 3 ohm, 4 ohm and 3 ohm. Calculate the resistance between A and B in this circuit. Find the, हमने कुछ Friday class में भी इसी तरह के questions किए थे. Those who attended. ये series parallel आप पहले पढ़ चुके हैं. This we have already done in class 10. Always we have to start from there. So safer side जिन points के बीच में connect करना है वहाँ पे बैटरी लगा लो ताकि ये confusion ना हो कि 4 और 3 series में है कि नहीं है, because there will be one wire which is connecting to the battery. So और किसी जगह पे हम कोई भी दो resistor लेंगे, बीच में एक branch है, only from this right side corner these 3 and 3, these two were connected in series. So 3 and 3 in series becomes 6. And now 6 and 3 in parallel. So अभी ये 6 और 3 parallel में आ गए. इसके लिए हम 2 के parallel फॉर्म लगाएंगे तो 6 into 3 R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2 18 by 9 that will become 2 ohm. So that means ये 3 और 6 इन दोनों को solve करके that becomes 2 ohm. ऊपर था 4 ohm, this whole branch become 2 ohm. 3 ohm, 4 ohm, 3 ohm. So again 4 ohm and 3 ohm. Four and 2 in series is 6. Then again 6 and 3 in parallel become 2. So step by step हम circuit को solve करते जाएंगे. This become 4. 6 and 3 in series again become 2. In parallel with 3, 4 and 3. So it is the same step getting repeated. फिर से calculate करोगे तो 4 and 2 आ जाएगा 6. 6 and 3 become 2, which is in parallel, it becomes 2. So ultimately 4 ohm, 2 ohm and 3 ohm. So 6 and 3 in parallel, and that will become 2 ohm resistance. So equivalent resistance between A and B is 2 ohm. We always start with that branch where there is no further branching, only those resistors should be there. Correct? Okay. So this was the series parallel, normal series and parallel circuit combination. Second हमने किया था कुछ parallel special circuit. So we'll just revise those special circuits which we did in the capacitor chapter with one or two examples in each cases. पहला केस था circuits having symmetry और symmetry में भी एक vertical plane of symmetry, horizontal plane of symmetry and network symmetry. Those were the three cases that we did. First case, circuits having perpendicular or vertical plane of symmetry. जिसमें बैटरी के perpendicular passing through the midpoint there is a plane of symmetry. Circuits having perpendicular plane of symmetry. Right. So circuits having vertical plane of symmetry. Vertical plane of symmetry cases. Vertical का मतलब circuit बैटरी के ठीक मिड पॉइंट से परपेंडिकुलर पास होने वाला सर्किट. सो लाइक दिस. Between A and B. So R इस सर्किट में किसी भी दो को हम सीरीज में या पैरेलल में नहीं ले सकते because there are always a branch. But if we connect a battery between A and B, इस बैटरी के perpendicular पास होने वाला plane, this is a plane of symmetry. All these points which are joined at this junction are at same potential. तो इसके लिए हमने लॉजिक किया था that if we open this junction along the plane, then also there will not be any change in the circuit. क्योंकि तीनों आपस में connected थे तो भी उनमें कोई भी current flow नहीं होगा because every point lying on plane of symmetry is at same potential. Each point lying on the plane of symmetry is at same potential. So now we can solve this circuit. What will be the value, final value? R and R in series, that become 2R. और ये 2R ऊपर ले R के साथ पैरेलल में हो जाएगा, which become 2R by 3. So 2R and R in parallel become 2R by 3, 2R by 3, R and R in series. So step by step we have to simplify that circuit, and this is R, 2R by 3. With the other batch on Friday class also we solved similar type of questions, but just a quick revision of all these special cases of circuit. क्योंकि हम इसको कैपेसिटर में कर चुके हैं, so should not take much time. You revise that particular notes also. Any junction lying on plane of symmetry, junction के point same potential पर होते हैं. Every point on that plane of symmetry is at same potential. उसको हम वहां से we can open and remove because right. कितना आएगा इसका आंसर फाइनल? गिव मी द फाइनल आंसर. What is this overall equivalent value of resistance? Saksham? Okay, not here. Very nice. Manav,
Yes, sir.
we did this type of question in Friday class, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Yes, but I think in the batch we didn't do this last weekend.
So
No.
we did this.
In the last Sunday class.
Yes, sir.
But these guys are telling that the last topic was color coding.
No, sir, you gave 2-3 examples of these.
Okay, so no problem. Let's revise it again in that case. Yeah, so it will be 8R by 3 in the numerator, sorry, in the first branch, 2R in the middle branch, and again 8R by 3 in the lower branch. And then all these three are in parallel. What is the equivalent? What is the equivalent value of resistance? Apply 1 by R equivalent is 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. What is the equivalent resistance? Okay. What is the equivalent resistance?
Sir, 8 by 10.
4R
8
by
by 4R by 5. Anishka? Okay, it is 8R by 10, so it will be 4R by 5, right? Second case was the horizontal plane of symmetry. So in the circuit having a horizontal plane of symmetry. In the case of vertical plane of symmetry, जितने भी उसपे points होते हैं, they all are same potential. So we can remove any resistor lying on plane of symmetry, or we can open the junction lying on plane of symmetry. Second case is horizontal plane of symmetry or the parallel plane of symmetry. Circuit having horizontal plane of symmetry. So like here, each resistance is R. And battery is connected between point A and B. So in this case, if we connect a battery between A and B, the battery, there is a plane of symmetry which is exactly parallel to the battery. This is a plane of symmetry, but the horizontal plane of symmetry is not. Now here all the points are not at same potential. But if we assume this plane of symmetry as a mirror, then mirror images will be at same potential. So considering this as a mirror, the points which lies on both the side, they are mirror images of each other. They are at same potential. So these two will be at same potential. They are given same number 1 and 1. These two are at same potential. So this will be given a number 2 and 2. All these. So considering the horizontal plane of symmetry, mirror image points about the mirror image points are at same potential. Left side and right side, they are at same potential. So now if we draw this circuit A, B, 1 and 2. बस तुम यहाँ डायरेक्टली सर्किट में दिख सकता है ये 1 and 1 at same potential, so this will be removed. दोनों के बीच में करंट नहीं जाएगी, so those resistors can be removed from the circuit क्योंकि उनके दोनों टर्मिनल पे सेम पोटेंशियल आ गया. A और 1 के बीच में now there is one resistor between A and 1 another resistor, so नीचे का और ऊपर का. 1 और 2 के बीच में 2 resistor नीचे का और ऊपर का. फिर 2 और B के बीच में 2 resistors, एक नीचे का और ऊपर का. So R by 2 and R by 2, total resistance become 3R by 2. R by 2 plus R by 2 plus R by 2. Total resistance between A and B is 3 times R by 2. Third was 3D symmetry or network symmetry. Network symmetry like the cube case. I think we did all three cases. Right? Network symmetry. Network symmetry means when current enters, if it has all the branches exactly identical, all the networks are identical, so the same current will be divided, and that can be used to simplify the circuit. So in the case of 12 resistors connected across the cube, we use this fact A and B if it is across a diagonal. Equivalent resistance of this overall circuit across the diagonal. Anurag?
Hello, sir.
Did we do this last class?
Yes, sir.
Cube हमने last class में किया था.
हाँ सर.
कैसे करेंगे फिर हम इसको आगे बताना. How will you solve like the symmetry method with the help of symmetry method? Since same current will be passing through these three resistors, and since it has same current and same resistance, so what will happen is that potential drop will also be same. Initial point potential is same, so final point potential also be same, 1, 1, and it will be 1. Similarly, the same current will be distributed, same current will be coming also. I by 3 कुछ किया था हमने. So जब B पे current आएगी, then these current will also coming out symmetrically, so it will be coming same I1 and I1. So here it is coming from these 3 points. So this point 2, 2 and 2 are at same potential. Then we can use again the circuit points A, B, 1 and 2. A और 1 के बीच में there are 3 resistors, each value of R and R. 2 और B के बीच में 3 resistance, each of value R and R. और 1 और 2 के बीच में 6 resistors. So similarly, we can find out with the normal R by 3 and R by 6. all three are in series, this will be equal to R equivalent, which is 5R by 6. So this is a symmetry circuit. The first case of symmetry having same potential points. हमको हम एक ही number देते हैं circuit में, so they will be given as 1 1 1. Yeah. So first was the symmetry circuit, circuit symmetry, horizontal, vertical, and network symmetry. Second case, second circuit is open circuit and short circuit. That also I think we kind of did. Open circuit जिसमें किसी एक end पे open terminal हो, so there will not be any current going into that branch. If there is an open terminal that is not connected to any part of the circuit, like here if we use A, B, C, and D. So these are the four open terminal, and it is connected. The battery is connected between A and B. So अगर हम A और B के बीच का resistance निकालते हैं, then C and D will be considered as open circuit. This will be open, this will be open, so they won't be connected. We won't be having any current from the circuit. They won't have any part in the circuit. R, and R. This will be the overall circuit only. The outside those two resistors will not be the part of the circuit. So R plus R plus R, that become 3R. 3R and R in parallel become R by 4. R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2 वाले फॉर्मूले से थोड़ा क्लियर आ जाएगा. Right. Pavni,
Yes, sir.
getting these questions?
So a little,
Uh-huh.
sir, a little, because I missed the class.
You missed the class. Which class?
Actually, the Friday class is coincides with the maths class.
Friday class is clashing with the maths class. Okay. But I think I've started from last Sunday. I haven't used Friday. Yes, we did some practice. That will not do. But
And the Sunday class, I have missed.
Sunday class also you missed. Okay, very nice. Fine. So then you have to see the recording, I guess, and
Yes, sir, I saw the recording.
catch up. Yes. So series parallel तो खैर 10 में ही पढ़ रखा था. ये important जो है वो different variation of this special circuit. So it will be 11R by 4 in this case of circuit, because these terminals is C and D. C and D is not the part of any circuit. So this is open circuit, and similarly short circuit. Short circuit is when the two wires, when the terminals of a resistor has same potential, or when it is joined end to end, that is called short circuit. Short circuit means when the two ends of a terminal, two terminals of any resistor become exactly at the same potential. Correct. So when there is a circuit resistor and there are multiple right. So suppose this is the circuit. So इसमें दो cases आ गए. एक तो circuits having extra connecting wire. Rudransh, Rudransh,
Yes, sir.
हो ना? समझ आ रहा है?
सर थोड़ा
नहीं.
बहुत आ रहा है.
क्या हो गया भाई? सब लोग ऐसे रिप्लाई करोगे तो दिल टूट जाएगा मेरा. क्या हुआ? फास्ट चल रहा है या पढ़ा नहीं है क्या?
सर वो थोड़ा
Should
लास्ट
I-
क्लास देख ही लेते ना इसलिए.
अच्छा. हम्म. तनिष्का समझ आ रहा है? तनिष्का थोड़ा थोड़ा. ओके, वेरी गुड. पुराने क्लास के नोट्स को पढ़ के आना होता है फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्लास. देन ओके, देन इट विल बी बेटर. इस सर्किट में कुछ एक्स्ट्रा वायर्स लगे हुए हैं जिनमें और कोई रेजिस्टेंस नहीं है, वो बस एक कनेक्टिंग वायर्स हैं. कनेक्टिंग वायर्स हम जिन पॉइंट्स के बीच में कनेक्ट कर देते हैं, those become at same potential. The points connected by wire are at same potential. जी, ऊपर का A नीचे के पॉइंट से कनेक्ट हो गया, this becomes A. बीच में कोई रेजिस्टेंस नहीं था इसलिए this become A. पहले नहीं पढ़ा, कोई बात नहीं, अभी समझ लो. मैं कुछ फ्राइडे क्लास का यूज नहीं कर रहा हूँ. I'm just taking a new topic. Similarly, this wire is connected here by the same point, so this also become 1. और ये इधर भी इस वायर से connected है, this also become 1. 2 points connected by wires will always become at same potential. Hence, they can be assumed same point for the. They can be assumed same point. दो पॉइंट जिनका पोटेंशियल मानव समझ में आ रहा है.
सर आप शॉर्ट सर्किट फिर से समझा सकते हैं?
शॉर्ट सर्किट अभी आएगा. अभी मैंने क्या किया, एक सर्किट बनाया है. जिस सर्किट में कुछ एक्स्ट्रा वायर्स हैं, तो मैंने दो केसेस एक साथ ले लिए. सर्किट में कुछ एक्स्ट्रा वायर्स है, नॉट द रेजिस्टेंस. देयर आर सम वायर्स which does not have any resistor. This is just connecting wire.
Okay, sir.
So like there is a wire here A to A. This wire does not have resistor. So अगर हम किसी भी सर्किट में दो पॉइंट्स को वायर से कनेक्ट कर देते हैं, the connecting resistance has zero, connecting wire has zero resistance. Zero resistance means zero potential difference. So potential difference is zero means both the terminals will be at same potential. So when they come at same potential, that means they will be considered, they can be considered same point for the circuit. So ऊपर वाला भी है, नीचे वाला भी है. Likewise, there is a point. There are two wires, two connecting wires. में कोई resistance नहीं था, तो ऊपर वाला भी 1, नीचे वाला भी 1. Similarly, the other side also wire will be 1 and 1. So अब हम क्या करेंगे, सर्किट में नंबरिंग करने के बाद हम सर्किट को रीड्रॉ करते हैं. So there are 3 points A, B and 1. We will take at the terminal those points जिनके बीच में हमें रेजिस्टेंस कैलकुलेट करना होता है, and there is a point number 1 in between. अब इसके हर एक रेजिस्टेंस की पोजीशन देखते हैं. A और 1 के बीच में पहला रेजिस्टेंस है R. A and 1, this resistance is R. Again A to 1, another resistance, that is R. Again A to 1, another resistance, that is R. So we'll identify each resistor and then we have to connect. Now 1 to B, there is this resistance between 1 to B. Okay, this is 1 to B. And now the rest two resistors, they are connected between which point? Between 1 to 1. Like this resistor is both side 1 and 1. So this resistor is 1 to 1, which means both the terminals of these this resistor is connected between the same point. So that will be called short circuit. Short circuit means both the terminals are at same potential. That is the meaning. And another 1 to B, there is one more resistance from 1 to B R. So in any circuit, just by looking at the circuit, we cannot identify which are in series and which are in parallel. So another better method is that we can use when the points are connected together by a connecting wire, the resistance of the connecting wire is zero. Potential drop will become zero. Potential drop is zero means they can be considered at same point, same potential. Consider them at same potential and so give them as same number. The points which are connected together are at same potential. We can consider them at the same point as the same point. Correct. So what will be the answer here? 3 are in parallel, that become R by 3 and 2 are in parallel R by 2. So total there were 6 resistors, but this for this resistor becomes short circuited. One resistor is short circuited between the because this is connected between the same terminal of 1 and 1. What is the answer? Equivalent resistance will be R by 3 or R by 2 in series. बट ये ना अलग से कॉन्सेप्ट मैंने नहीं पढ़ाया है, मैंने कैपेसिटर में थोड़ा बहुत कॉन्सेप्ट वाइज पढ़ाया था. वी आर डूइंग दिस विद द हेल्प ऑफ एग्जांपल. Yeah, understood, Manav?
Yes, sir.
Understood everyone? Right, short circuit में हमने एक और केस कर लिया when there is a wire, extra connecting wire. So when there is extra connecting wire, those terminals will be at same potential. हम उनको same number assume करके and then we redraw the circuit. Fourth is infinite ladder circuit. Infinite ladder circuit, the one similarly we did in capacitor also. Infinite ladder circuit का logic होता है that infinity minus 1 is infinity. So if there is a circuit which is getting repeated till infinity, R, 2R, another resistor R and 2R, again another resistor R and 2R. So this is the same step which is being repeated till infinity. Now what we do, the logic was that infinity minus 1 is infinity. So even if we jump to the second ladder, leave the first one, the resistance between A and B and resistance between P and Q will be almost same. RAB is R equivalent. It is going till infinity. There are infinite loops, infinite such ladder. If we remove one, then it will not change. It will be still the same. So resistance between P and Q will also be R equivalent. और इसका लॉजिक ये है कि infinity minus 1 is infinity. जैसे अगर हम किसी ओशन में से एक बकेट वाटर निकाल लेते हैं, still the water amount of water in the ocean is almost the same as before. So इसको यूज करके what we do, हम P और Q के आगे के सर्किट को चेंज कर लेते हैं. We replace that whole resistance starting from PQ till infinity by its equivalent value, और इसकी equivalent value आ जाएगी, its equivalent value will be R equivalent. R equivalent and 2R, these are in parallel, and this is in series with R. Two R into R equivalent divided by 2R plus R equivalent. This is in parallel, and now this will be in series with R to find the resistance between A and B. A और B के बीच का रेजिस्टेंस आ जाएगा, इन दोनों का पैरेलल, इन दोनों का सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन. सो R plus 2R into R equivalent divided by 2R plus R equivalent, and that is equal to equivalent resistance between A and B. So A और B के बीच का resistance you can find out from here. Now make a quadratic equation. So R into 2R plus R equivalent plus 2R into R equivalent is equal to R equivalent times 2R plus R equivalent. Infinity minus 1 is infinity. Then we will remove this. We'll remove the whole circuit from infinity to, from PQ to infinity. Yeah, make a quadratic equation and solve. Make a quadratic equation and solve for the value of R equivalent. Method क्या करना है हमें? Infinity पहले ladder से second ladder में jump कर जाएंगे. Still the circuit is same, so in resistance will be same. We'll put it infinity, we'll put it R equivalent only, and then solve it for R equivalent. कितना आएगा आंसर? Yes. Make a quadratic equation in R equivalent and solve the value of R equivalent. What is the value of equivalent resistance? Urvashi? इतना सन्नाटा क्या है भाई? Right. इनफाइनाइट लैडर सर्किट में पहला लैडर हम कट कर देंगे तो भी हमें इंफिनिटी ही मिलेगा. इंफिनिटी का मतलब still the circuit is same, so we'll remove that whole circuit, substitute the value. सॉल्व करने के बाद हमें क्या मिला? ए और बी के बीच का रेजिस्टेंस, और ए और बी के बीच का रेजिस्टेंस भी आर इक्विवेलेंट के ही इक्वल है. Dishita, what is the answer? This should be the quadratic equation, और इसको सॉल्व करेंगे इसके रूट्स के लिए. What is the answer? कोई कर रहा है? नहीं, सब लोग बस, लोग तो बहुत सारे हैं।
सर 4
नीति
आ रहा है क्या?
4R. नीति, what is your answer?
Sir, I'm calculating. It is 4 hour only. I'm not sure about time.
4R. Minus B plus minus root B square minus 4AC divided by 2A. R plus
Oh
minus
sorry sir,
3R
2
by
आ
2.
रहा है.
4R by 2, so that will be 2R. Negative हो नहीं सकता. Equivalent resistance between A and B is 2R. Infinite ladder circuit में infinity minus 1 is infinity, and by that we remove the first ladder और हम circuit को एक normal circuit में convert कर लेते हैं. Normal means एक छोटे से finite circuit. मानो, understood?
Yes, sir. मेरा भी 2R आ रहा है.
आपका भी 2R आ रहा है. Okay. Fine. किसी को doubt? तनिष्का, उर्वशी, पावनी. बेटा समझ में आया किया क्या है?
Yes, sir.
पावनी? Next is इनफाइनाइट लैडर का ही नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल. जैसे इसमें हमने स्टार्टिंग से कुछ सर्किट लिया था. नाउ देयर इज अनदर केस व्हेन वी कैन स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द एंड एज वेल. ये कुछ इनफाइनाइट लैडर्स है. देयर इज इनफाइनाइट लैडर सर्किट इन बिटवीन, बट लास्ट में जहां पर ये टर्मिनेट हो रहा है वहां पे लास्ट रेजिस्टेंस की वैल्यू हमें पता करनी है. This is again an infinite ladder, and suppose I take the value now 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 2 ohm, ऐसे randomly 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 2 ohm. The question here is that this is infinite ladder. What should be the resistance chosen at the last so that the equivalent resistance becomes independent of number of loops? ये बाकी सारे लैडर तो ठीक थे. सबसे लास्ट वाले में जो सबसे लास्ट रेजिस्टेंस लगा है उसकी वैल्यू हमें नहीं पता है. That value of resistance is unknown. So find the value of x, or what should be the value of x so that the total resistance between A and B is independent of number of loops. Total resistance between A and B becomes independent of number of loops. ये कैसा क्वेश्चन है कि बीच में कितने भी रेजिस्टेंस लगाते जाओ, कितने भी लूप. इसका मतलब कि अगर हम सिर्फ एक ऐसा ले लें, only one such 2, 3 and x, then the resistance of this loop and this whole circuit will be exactly same. हमें इस x की ऐसी वैल्यू, मैंने रैंडम सा सर्किट की वैल्यू ली है, so we'll solve it and we'll check what value comes. ऑब्जेक्टिव में एक ऑप्शन हिट एंड ट्रायल है, बट ऑब्वियसली हिट एंड ट्रायल इज नॉट द बेस्ट मेथड. हिट एंड ट्रायल कैसे? जो भी रेजिस्टेंस की वैल्यू है, अगर हर एक लूप को सॉल्व करने पे हमें वही सेम मिलता जाए जो हमने लास्ट में रखा है, if we start with let's say 1 ohm और एक पूरा complete loop solve करने के बाद फिर से 1 ohm आ जाए, then that means that whole loop is immaterial, that whole loop is not of any use. So अगर हमने किसी सर्किट में, इस सर्किट में कोई ऐसी वैल्यू चूज कर ली जिससे कि एक लूप को सॉल्व करने के बाद फिर से हमें सेम वैल्यू मिल जाए, मींस x becomes x again after solving the last loop, if it becomes x again. तो लास्ट लूप का कोई फायदा नहीं है, फिर हम उसको हटा भी सकते हैं. So now what we do, first x2 and 2, this will be in series. Last loop का मतलब this much, x ohm, 2 ohm, 2 ohm and 3 ohm. So this will be in series x plus 4 and 3 in parallel. So this should again become x only. अब इसमें अगर वाला फॉर्म लगाते हैं r1 r2 डिवाइड बाय r1 plus r2, so x plus 4 और 3 है पैरेलल में, so r1 plus r2 डिवाइड बाय r1 plus r2 should be equal to x again. If you simplify this circuit and again the whole resistance becomes x again. On solving one complete loop, if it become x again, that means the circuit is, this whole loop was immaterial. It is doesn't matter कि वो loop हमने लगाया या सीधे x की वैल्यू लगा दी. तो x plus 4 into 3 ऊपर से आएगा 3 times x plus 4 is equal to x plus 7 into x. X square plus 7x is equal to 3x plus 12. X square plus 4x minus 12 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac divided by 2. कितना आ गया ये? So obviously it cannot be negative, it has to be positive. So 8 minus 4, 4 by 2. Which means अगर हमने last resistance 2 ohm ले लिया, exactly 2 ohm, then the overall resistance in the circuit will become independent of number of loops. ये हम ऐसे hit and trial से भी कर सकते हैं, 2 2 2 6 6 and 3 in parallel become 2, but hit and trial में बहुत सारे possible option हो सकते हैं. So if it is subjective question, आप कहाँ तक hit and trial करोगे, that's why. Right?
Yes, sir.
अब इसमें थोड़ा सा एक नए टाइप के सर्किट भी देखते हैं, in the infinite one. Infinite ladder circuit में थोड़ा सा और change, that is so इसी में थोड़ा सा कहानी में twist. अगर suppose infinite resistance circuit ही है, but the value of resistance in the successive ladder is half of the previous. Means if in the first loop it is R and R by 2, in the second loop it becomes R by 2 and R by 4. In the third loop it becomes R by 4 and R by 8. And so on, ऐसे करके infinity तक. Find the equivalent resistance between A and B in this circuit. क्या लॉजिक होगा इसमें? कुछ एनीबॉडी कैन गेट, गिव द हिंट? अनुराग क्या कर सकते हैं इसमें? तो ये बोलना सही नहीं है कि जितना ए और बी के बीच में रेजिस्टेंस है सेम विल बी रेजिस्टेंस बिटवीन पी एंड क्यू। ए और बी से अगर पी और क्यू पे जंप कर जाओगे तो रेजिस्टेंस तो सेम नहीं होगा, बट कुछ रिलेशन है इन दोनों में। इफ रेजिस्टेंस बिटवीन ए एंड बी, if the resistance between A and B is considered as R equivalent, then what will be the resistance between P and Q? Equivalent resistance between A and B is R equivalent. What is the equivalent resistance between P and Q? कुछ होगा रिलेशन दोनों में? जैसा सर्किट ए और बी से था वैसा ही पी और क्यू से है, बट ईच रेजिस्टेंस इज हाफ। अगर हमने हर रेजिस्टेंस को हाफ कर दिया तो इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस की वैल्यू भी पहले से हाफ ही आएगी। सो अगर ए बी के बीच का रेजिस्टेंस था आर इक्विवेलेंट, तो पी और क्यू के बीच का रेजिस्टेंस हो गया आर इक्विवेलेंट बाई 2। क्रिश,
Yes, sir.
अंडरस्टूड दिस लॉजिक?
Yes, sir.
सो फ्रॉम दिस रजिस्टर P और Q से आगे की वैल्यू हटा देते हैं। मेथड इज सिमिलर टू द प्रीवियस, एक क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन बनाएंगे, बट लॉजिक ये था कि क्योंकि P और Q से आगे का जो सर्किट है विच इज सेम एज बिटवीन A एंड B, but each resistance is reduced to half of its initial value. Each resistance is reduced to half of its initial value का मतलब the overall resistance will also become exactly half. So which means अब हम इसको दोबारा सॉल्व करेंगे। Calculate the resistance of this in parallel and then R in series, and overall will be resistance of A and B. We'll make a quadratic equation. So A और B के बीच का रेजिस्टेंस R के साथ सीरीज में R by 2 और R equivalent by 2 का पैरेलल। This will be equal to R equivalent. So R equivalent is R plus R times R equivalent divided by 2 into R plus R equivalent. This becomes the equivalent resistance value. Right? R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2 for the parallel, and then we calculated the overall resistance. Again solve for this quadratic equation. तो ये quadratic equation के कुछ cases हो गए। आगे बढ़ते हैं। Next circuit is next concept is in fact Kirchhoff's law. Based on Kirchhoff's law, we will derive the Wheatstone bridge and then we will solve the Wheatstone bridge circuit also. बेटा ये लास्ट वाले का लॉजिक समझ में आ गया? नीति, ध्रुव, नव्या,
Yes, sir.
सर्किट जब सेम था तो हमने सेम एरर लगा दी। अभी सर्किट सेम है बट रेजिस्टेंस, सारे रेजिस्टेंस हाफ हो गए, सो ओवरऑल रेजिस्टेंस भी हाफ हो जाएगा। ए और बी के बीच में इफ इट इज आर इक्विवेलेंट, पी और क्यू के बीच में इट विल बी आर इक्विवेलेंट बाय 2।
So,
यस,
सर हम P और Q के बीच में x by 2 मान सकते हैं? अगर इनिशियली x था तो x by 2।
एक ही बात है यहाँ पे तो। फिर आप x कैलकुलेट कर रहे हो, yes, that's the same
Yes.
thing. You can take x, you can take r equivalent, it's the same thing. Next is Kirchhoff's law. थोड़ा हमें shortcut में Kirchhoff's law is similar to that for the, we did two laws in the case of the capacitor also, exactly similar. First is the junction law and another is called loop law. Junction law is also called as current law, KCL. So the logic was that at any junction, jitne current aayegi, this same current has to leave the junction because it cannot be stored and total charge always remain conserved. So if current I1 and I2, let's say, enters to this junction, I1, I2 enter the junction and I3, I4 and I5 leave the junction. So the algebraic sum of all the current at any junction is equal to 0. The algebraic sum of all the currents at a junction is 0. So suppose the incoming current is positive, I1 plus I2, the outgoing current is negative, minus I3, minus I4, minus I5 will be equal to 0. I1 plus I2 minus, so total current entering a junction must be equal to total current leaving the junction. We can also apply like this: I1 plus I2 is I3 plus I4 plus I5. And this law is based on conservation of charge, because charge cannot be stored at the junction, it cannot be destroyed at the junction. So the charge that is entering the junction, the same charge has to leave the junction as well. Kirchhoff's first law, which is also called as junction law and current law, total current entering a junction must be equal to the current leaving the junctions. Second law is, okay, so based on this law, like we calculated the potential at a junction in the capacitor, similarly, we can also calculate the potential of a junction at any. So example, if suppose we take three terminal potential is V1, V2 and V3. This is some part of the circuit. Resistors are R1, R2 and R3. Find the potential at the junction. टर्मिनल्स ये किसी सर्किट का पार्ट है और उसके तीनों टर्मिनल्स का पोटेंशियल हमें पता है. नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड द पोटेंशियल एट जंक्शन O. सो सपोज V1 इज द हाईएस्ट पोटेंशियल, सो जो सबसे हाई होगा वहां से करंट निकलेगी. And then we assume that current is going into I2 and I3 in these two branches. We don't know VO is greater or V2 is greater, but mathematically that will be taken care of. So you don't need to worry कि बड़ा कौन है, current जाएगी V2 में या V3 में या दोनों में. So we apply that junction law. Current I1 is equal to I2 plus I3. Current going into the junction is I1. Current coming out of the junction is I2 and I3. Current का formula by using the Ohm's law is delta V by R, potential difference by R. I1 में V1 से VO की तरफ, V1 minus VO by R1. I2 is VO minus V2 by R2 plus VO minus V3 by R3. So this becomes the junction law. This becomes the junction law. And based on this, we can find out the value of VO. सॉल्व कर लो. सो V1 by R1 on one side, उधर से V2 by R2 आ जाएगा प्लस V3 by R3 and VO on one side, so VO into 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. VO, which is the potential of the junction, is V1 by R1 plus V2 by R2 plus V3 by R3 divided by 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. The potential of this junction, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Right, so that is the first law, junction law, which is based on fine. Second law is called loop law or voltage law. Kirchhoff's second law is called voltage law, loop law, and again it is similar to the potential at any junction. We calculated with the help of Kirchhoff's first law. Second law or voltage law or loop law. In any closed loop, the sum of potential difference of all the elements is always zero. The net potential drop in a closed loop is equal to zero. जितने भी उसमें sum of potential difference across a loop, across a closed loop is always zero. And common sense कि जिस point से start करें हम उसी point पे वापस आ जाएंगे. The sum of potential difference across a closed loop is always zero. But when we have to write this equation, we always have to apply the sign convention. Sign convention for the potential difference or potential sign. I follow NCERT, so don't get confused. अगर आपके स्कूल में कुछ अलग हो, दोनों में से आप कोई भी यूज कर सकते हो, but you have to stick to one. When we cross any circuit from any resistor from in the direction of current, we will take that potential difference to be positive because we are calculating initial to final. If we cross any resistor opposite to the direction of current, then that potential difference will be taken as minus. That potential difference will be taken as minus, negative. If we are crossing any battery from positive terminal to negative terminal, अगर हमारे सर्किट में कोई बैटरी आती है लूप में और हम उसको पॉजिटिव से नेगेटिव क्रॉस करते हैं तो पॉजिटिव. If we cross it from negative to positive, then it is taken negative. So the similar sign convention we used for the capacitor circuit also. When we cross a circuit, when we start taking all the capacitor, all the resistors and all the batteries into potential, जब हम किसी resistor को cross करेंगे current की direction में, then that potential drop will be positive. When we cross a battery in the direction of current, positive to negative, it will be taken positive, and opposite and negative to positive, that will be taken as negative. So ऐसा कोई भी circuit जिसमें एक से ज़्यादा battery हो, we have only this as a best option, that we write the Kirchhoff law equation for both of them. V1 पहले वाले से करंट बाहर निकलेगी I1, दूसरे वाले से करंट बाहर निकलेगी I2. I1 plus I2 will be added here, and it will go into the R3. So I1 plus I2, I1 and I2. These two loops, we will draw the current, we'll assume the current, and by that we will find out the equation for the loop. So equation for loop 1, by applying this sign convention, suppose we start from point A, equation for loop 1 क्या आएगी? बैटरी क्रॉस करें माइनस से प्लस, क्योंकि हम जा रहे हैं क्लॉकवाइज, तो माइनस V1, फिर रेजिस्टेंस में करंट की डायरेक्शन में I1 R1, and in this resistance of R3 also in the direction of current, so that will be 0. When we write the equation of voltage law for any loop, the total potential drop has to be 0. Second loop, again if you start from A, हमने बैटरी क्रॉस की माइनस से प्लस, so that will be minus V2. रेजिस्टेंस में करंट की डायरेक्शन में, so प्लस I2 R2. तीसरे रेजिस्टेंस में फिर से करंट के डायरेक्शन में, करंट के डायरेक्शन में पॉजिटिव, so प्लस I1 plus I2 times R3 is equal to 0. So these are the two loops equation, or two variables we will solve for I1 and I2, find the current in each resistor. So in the tomorrow, no, okay, I think बेटा अच्छा हाँ बस ठीक है, छोड़ दिया मैंने, हो गई, डोंट वरी, डन.